Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm doing an Alondra's advice. Like I say, every video, hit up the email. I'm going to respond with a video giving you my opinion and my advice on your topic or your question. You already know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Make sure you are, and hit the notification bell so when I, pop up on the scene, you will be notified, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into the video. So the email starts off, I'm just about to read it out, Hello, Alondra. I'm emailing you because I'm going through something pretty confusing. I met a guy back in February. He has always been nice and respectful. We went on a lot of dates, and our last date, he told me he sells weed. Like a lot. He sells it to only 5 guys, and each guy buys about $2,500 of marijuana. He also has his construction company and some real estate business going on. Okay. I was really shocked with what he told me, but didn't expose any opinion because he isn't even my boyfriend. After that day, he disappeared for a week. Then I received a message from his sister saying that he got arrested and will be locked up for 4 months. He's there for driving with a suspended license multiple times and not appearing to court. He calls me every week, once or twice. He is getting out in about 20 days and I don't know what to do. He doesn't look like he sells weed at all, like I would never imagine. And to help everything, I started bartending at a new nightclub and I met a girl he dated like 6 years ago. And she literally said that he ruined her life, and I didn't even ask about anything. She just started telling me everything bad he had done to her. In parentheses, she knew me because he used to post pictures with me. I also didn't say a word to her. I only listened and said that he isn't even my boyfriend. Anyway, he's getting out of jail and I don't know if he's worth a try or not. He never got cut for selling weed, but I believe that eventually he will. He never got caught for selling weed, so I believe eventually he will. So how can I trust to invest my time into something so insecure? He is also 29 while I'm 19. Okay, so this email, it's a lot going on. Like, it's just a lot of different stuff I'm gonna have to hit on. So basically, y'all been hanging out, going on dates. Like you said, he's been nice, he's been respectful, everything's been cool. But then he does let you know, he sells weed and he, stuff like that. He has multiple streams of income. He sells weed, he has a construction company and real estate. Me personally, I can't date someone or take it even serious. I wouldn't date someone who sells weed, just because depending on what level or caliber they sell weed, it's only 2 ways in, 2 ways out, either death or jail. Like, literally, unless you just stop selling like while you a nobody. But it's just too risky of a job for me to date someone like that. Like, I'm not trying to put myself in any situation where I won't be safe riding with you or in your car at your house. Like, I don't know if people are, out here get hits for you because you're like a big drug dealer. You never know. So me personally, I would not date someone who sold weed, especially when they're selling like big amounts like that. It's just kind of like, nah, it's too much on the line. So that aspect, I feel like you shouldn't even try to, get involved with him. If you do like him, if y'all are kind of on that level where you could be like, hey, you have a construction business and you do real estate, maybe you should kind of cut back on the weed, babe. Like, hey, you don't need to sell weed. Like, if you can kind of be that ear and be like, you know what, stop selling weed, basically. Like, if you want to take things serious with me, you're going to have to cut out the illegal practices, That's what I feel like should be kind of first off the rip, if you think that it's going to be serious with y'all. The fact that you said he's been in jail, for these past 4 months and y'all been talking or whatever, it already seems like you're kind of invested in it, because honestly, when guys go to jail, that's pretty much when the shit ends. Like, bruh, you already being a ride or die doing what you don't even have to do. Like, you're not even his girlfriend. You're hella younger than him. it's just kind of like, don't show him signs that you're being too ride or die when he's so much older than you. I wouldn't want him to think that he could like get over and feel like, oh yeah, I got this 19-year-old, I got this girl who down for me, she answered my calls, you know, this and that. While I'm gone, I know when I get back, you know, me and her gonna be good. This gonna be my little, you know, my little thing. Like, you have to play it very like black and white with situations like that. You don't want to like get in the gray area, because you could easily get manipulated whether you believe it or not. Like, that's what I would think would happen in a situation like this. I definitely could be wrong, but I'm just guessing. Also, you mentioned the girl at the nightclub where you work, you know, saying she's ruined his life or whatever. That's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like, I know what you're saying. Like, she just telling you all this information, and you're like, girl, I'm not even asking you anything. I'm not even telling you anything. So that's always weird when people just offer up information. I know that feeling. I would not even pay any attention to that. I like to, and when it comes to relationships, I like to learn on my own. Like, everything else, I will gladly follow your example. But when it comes to relationships, I like to see who a person is for myself. Like, you know, so if he ruins her life, supposedly, okay, I'm sorry, but it has nothing to do with you. So don't even let that kind of blur your opinion about him. You know, don't even let that worry you at all. So basically, to wrap it all up, your ultimate question was, I don't know if he's worth a try or not. He never got caught for selling weed, but you believe he eventually will. So how can I trust to invest my time in something so insecure? Basically, to wrap it up, and even like you said, you are 19 and he is 29. That's a 10-year age gap. Me personally, I don't think it's worth it. You know, I feel like you deserve better. Meaning, this guy is 29, basically 30. He's out here getting locked up over suspended license. Like, and not going to court. That is immature. Like, you're almost 30 years old. I don't want to be dating someone that's 30 years old who is going in and out of jail over petty license suspending crap for 4 months. That's a long time when you could easily go get that fixed. Like, that's not, and I'm not gonna say easily get it fixed, because I don't know the situation, but for me, I don't think that a 30-year-old needs to be running in and out of jail, getting locked up for 4 months over suspended licenses. You're selling weed when you also have other forms of income. I just feel like it comes a time when, you know what, you need to learn the importance of legal money. Like, you know, like, me personally, I feel like you're 19. Don't even get yourself caught up in someone else's drama. Like, it sounds like his life is just, you know, not like it's messed up or anything, but he just has things going on in his life that don't have to. Like, you know, that could cause problems where they don't even have to be problems. So I just feel like you shouldn't even get involved in that. Yes, you like him or whatever. Leave him as, like, you know, just a little hangout buddy. Not even a hangout buddy, but just like company sometime. Like, you know, like, ease your way off of him and just leave him as company, you know, a fun time, something like that, but not something serious. I don't think you should invest your time in it. Like, if you were my little sister, you're 19, I wouldn't approve of it. So no reason I would approve of it here. I would not want my 19-year-old little sister answering some phone calls from some 30-year-old who got locked up. Like, no, it's not a good look. You deserve better. Get you somebody who's doing something, you know, something positive, something legal, who's closer to your age. You know, y'all have more in common, something. But this situation is just really sounding messy. You meeting people in town, telling you bad news about him. Look, get out now while you can, before you get your feelings involved, before anything gets any blurrier or messier. Get out now, before you be too much of a ride or die chick. We are not ride or die chicks here on my channel. We're not ride or die. We're not about to be sitting out through the jail sentencing. We're not doing that. So, no. Get out now. I'm sorry if this isn't the answer you wanted to hear, but it's real. So, that's about the best advice I could give for this situation. Y'all, as always, hit up the comments below. Let me know what you think about this situation. If my advice was good. It feels right. I don't know, but it's the best I could do. Leave the comments below. Help this person out. What would you do, or what do you think she should do? Pretty much about it. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button on your way out, and I will catch y'all in my next video.